Hello students, today our topic is formal charge. What is formal charge and what is its significance and how to calculate? Before entering into the in-detailed explanation of the formal charge, some terminology or concept is required for getting a full-fledged information on formal charge. The required contents are: one is called Lewis dot representation, another one is the Lewis dot structure. What is Lewis dot representation and what is Lewis dot structure? If you take a single atom of a hydrogen, hydrogen atomic number is 1. Its configuration can be written as 1s1. So in the valence shell, number of electrons is 1. In the Lewis dot representation, it will be represented as, this is the hydrogen, it has valence shell, so it can be represented as 1 electron in the valence shell. Taking the nitrogen, its atomic number is 7. Write the configuration: 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. In the first shell, 2 electrons are there. In the valence shell or the second shell, number of electrons are 5. Students have to learn the representation of the electrons by dots, Lewis dot representation. 5 electrons, electron number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. Fifth electron, then this is the fifth electron. This is the Lewis dot representation for the nitrogen molecule, nitrogen atom. So Lewis dot representation generally represents number of electrons in the valence shell. I am taking one more example of oxygen. Here configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. The first shell consists of 2. The second shell consists of 6. That means valence shell here composed of 6. This is the oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this oxygen has 6 valency electrons. And come to the fluorine. Its atomic number is 9. Configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. The first shell composed of 2 and second shell is 7. So fluorine has 7 valency electrons: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 unpaired electron. Such representations are called Lewis dot representations for a given species. Now we enter into the Lewis dot structures. What is a Lewis dot structure? The structure of a molecule is represented with the help of Lewis dots. Here we are explaining the electrons of an atom with the help of the dots. For explaining the formal charge, student must have the knowledge of Lewis dot representation and Lewis dot structure. For that I am taking the simple molecules. Take a look. For HCl, how can we represent its structure with the Lewis dots? Here I am taking HCl As per our explanation, hydrogen has 1 valency electron, chlorine has 7 valency electrons. This is the Lewis dot representation for HCl. This chlorine will share this electron in order to get octet configuration, and it will share 1 electron in order to get the octet configuration of the helium. Such a representation is called Lewis dot. In this Lewis dot structure, we can notice only the sharing of the electrons, not the charge distribution, not the strength of the bond, right? And taking O2 molecule, oxygen has 6 valency electrons. Here is 2, here is 2, here is 2. For convenience I will write. Here another oxygen also have 6 electrons. This is the way of representation of Lewis dot. Now this oxygen share the electrons like this, and this oxygen also share the 8 electrons like this. If you count, this oxygen has 8 valency electrons, this oxygen also have 8 valency electrons. So this is the way of distribution of electrons in the covalent molecules by the Lewis dot. But in reality, this representation will not explain the shape of the molecule, will not explain the strength of the bond, and it will not explain the distribution of electrons equally or unequally in the heteroatomic molecules. Of course, here it is homoatomic. That means both the atoms are same, so they distribute equally. But here both the atoms are not same. That's why electron distribution will take place unequally. But our representation will not represent that one. Come to the O3 molecule. In O3 molecule, this is the oxygen, this is the oxygen, this is the oxygen. Here electrons, how they distribute? This is the Lewis representation of every atom in the ozone. This oxygen atom will distribute like this, and this oxygen atom will distribute like this, and this oxygen atom will distribute like this. If you observe, here the electrons involved in bonding is for the convenience, this is A oxygen, this is the B oxygen, this is the C oxygen. In this explanation, A oxygen atom will share the electrons with the B will share the electrons of A, and it will allow its electron to share with the C, but it will not take any electron from the C. But she will say C oxygen atom will share the electron from B. So finally it results here this distribution will not explain accurate shape and charges on the O3 molecule. Come to the CO2. In case of CO2, central carbon has 4 valency electrons. Oxygen has 6 electrons. Another oxygen also have 6 electrons. Right? So on distribution, oxygen gets 8. On distribution and sharing, oxygen gets 8. This carbon also share the electrons of both and it gets 8. Right? It gets 8 valency, it also 8, it also 8. So this is the representation of the Lewis dots. But this representation will not explain, this representation will not explain the distribution of electrons are equal or unequal in this molecule, and it also failed to explain the strength of the bond. In order to explain all these drawbacks of the Lewis dot structure, the concept of formal charge entered into the course. Now come into the what is formal charge and what is the significance and how to calculate. Now you know the significance without knowing the definition of the formal charge. That means to explain the accurate structure of the molecule and strength of the bond and distribution of the charges of the individual atoms in the given molecule. The given covalent molecule have the charge or no charge, and the strength of the bond and the distribution of the electrons is explained with the help of the formal charge. What is the formal charge? How to calculate the formal charge? By using a formula, we can calculate the formal charge. And what is formal charge? This definition will come out at the end of the calculation. So, what is the formula to calculate formal charge? Students, here this is the formula to calculate the formal charge. What is called Z? Number of valency electrons in free atom. In free central atom or in free atom. Free atom. That means for each atom you are going to calculate the formal charge. Number of unshared electrons. Unshared electrons. Unshared means number of shared electrons. Electrons in its bonds. Right? This is the information. It is better understand by taking the examples. Students, I am recalling for a given atom how many valence electrons are there when it is isolated, and how the number of n unshared means among the valency electrons in the free atom, how many are not involved in the bonding, and how many are shared means so the electrons of the surrounding atoms and its electrons are involved in the bonding. Taking a better example of carbon dioxide. In carbon dioxide, we are going to calculate the formal charge. C double bond O. This is the one way of representation. Here oxygen has 4 unshared electrons, carbon has no unshared, and here oxygen has shared. For the convenience, this is the oxygen A, this is the carbon, this is the oxygen B. Now we are going to calculate the formal charge. Students have to remember the total formal charges of all atoms is equal to the sum of the charges carried by the molecule. For example, if you take the CO2 molecule, total charge is 0, right? If you take the PO4 minus 3 molecule, total charge is the minus 3. If you take the NH4 plus, total charge is the plus 1, right? So, the sum of the formal charges of all the atoms in a given molecule is equal to the charge carried by that molecule. Is equal to the charge carried by that molecule, right? Here I am calculating the formal charge of oxygen A. Oxygen A. right? How can we calculate? First, Z. What is the Z value? Oxygen, free oxygen has 6 valency electrons and number of unshared electrons. This oxygen has here 2, that means 4 electrons are there, minus 1 by 2 or number of shared. From this oxygen 2 electrons are involved in sharing with the 2 more electrons. Totally 4 electrons are shared because one covalent bond represents 2 electrons. 2 covalent bonds by this oxygen is 4 electrons. So simply 6 minus 4 minus 2, that will be equal to 0. So formal charge of oxygen in CO2 molecule is 0. Taking carbon. Carbon valency electrons are 4 and unshared electrons are 0 because all 4 electrons are involved in the bonding. Totally 4 bonds are there, 4 2s are 8 by 2, that is equal to 4. That is equal to 4 minus 4, that is equal to 0. So formal charge on the carbon atom in CO2 molecule is 0. And come to the OB, that means second oxygen atom, we designated it as OB, B. Here carbon oxygen has 6 valency electrons, 4 unshared and 4 by 2. So this is also 6 minus 6, that is equal to 0. So in all the cases formal charges are equal to 0. Therefore sum of formal charges is also equal to 0, right? This is the way to calculate the formal charge for a given molecule. But student have to know the molecule, if it has more than one possible structure, if the molecule has more than one possible structure, the most stable structure is also determined by the formal charges. Most stable structures also determined by the formal charges. The structure with less formal charge, the structures with less formal charge or structure with negative charge on the more electronegative atom, positive charge on the more positive atom are more stable. That is also explained by the formal charge. Okay. Now I am taking 2 more molecules. These 2 are very important for the competitive point of also. Already we have discussed the structure of the ozone. We have discussed already structure of ozone. I am taking the ozone molecule. Here this is O. This is a double bond O. Here one dative bond O is there. Why here I am writing the dative bond? At the starting explanation, in the earlier explanation, this oxygen will share its 2 electrons with this oxygen, but this oxygen will not allow its electrons for sharing. That means a coordinate covalent bond or dative bond is formed. Here covalent bonds are formed. Right? Okay. Now this oxygen has 6 electrons. Among the 6, 2 are involved in the bonding and 4 electrons are left. For this oxygen also 6 electrons are there. 2 are involved in this bonding. 2 electrons are donated to this oxygen. So it has 2 more electrons. Come to this oxygen. It has 6 electrons, but it never allows its electrons to bonding, but it will involve in the sharing of electrons given by this central oxygen. For the convenience, this is the X oxygen, this is the Y oxygen, this is the Z oxygen. Now we are going to calculate the formal charges of X, Y, Z. Oxygen of X is equal to number of as per our formula, first you have to take in the number of valency electrons in the free atom. In the free atom, oxygen has 6, and number of unshared electrons. For X oxygen, there are 4 electrons minus number of electrons are involved in the sharing, or in another word, number of bonds formed by this oxygen are 4. 2 2's are 4 by 2, that is equal 6 minus G, 4 minus 2, that means 6, that is equal to G. Okay students, now this is the way to calculate, and I am taking OY. Here 6 minus 6 you have to remember, because sorry, number of unshared electrons are 2 minus 6 by 2. On simplification, 6 minus 5, that is equal to plus 1. So the central oxygen has plus 1. And come to the OZ. Here 6, unshared are 6 and shared are 2 by 2, that is equal to minus 1. So here minus 1, here plus 1, 0. Total formal charge is equal to 0 plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. That means whatever the charge carried by this ozone molecule is equal to the sum of all the formal charges. Taking N2O, here N2O has more number of structures, but here I am writing one structure, N triple bond N and dative bond O. Net charge appear to be 0. N triple bond N, dative bond O, it is A, it is B, it is oxygen. For Na, free electrons are 5 minus number of unshared electrons are 2, number of shared 6 by 2, so it will be 0. Come to the Nb. Here free electrons are 5 minus unpaired electrons are 0, unshared electrons are 0, and number of are 8 by 2, that is equal to plus 1. And come to the oxygen. Oxygen has 6 valency electrons, and there are 6 electrons are there, because it is a dative bond. Then number of sharing electrons are 2 by 2, that is equal to minus 1. Sum of total formal charge in this case is equal to, in this case is equal to 0 plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Yes, this is all about the calculation of formal charges. Thank you.